are you? Today, y'all, my friend Alan Knoll is gonna be joining me in the kitchen, and he's gonna help me make some delicious deli recipes. We're gonna watch to see your technique, baby. First, Alan is gonna show me how to make a classic jumbo lump crab cake sandwich. And the view is so nice.
Oh, it's too sweet.
Then we're gonna be whipping up two of my favorite deli salads, lemon basil chicken and a new potato and green bean salad. Bodine just said, give me some, in case you don't speak dog.
I think I can understand that.
We're gonna top it all off with my easy and delicious cheesecake parfaits. Give Mama a kiss,
I'd be
honey.
glad to. And my girlfriend might be watching.
We don't care. How are you?
How are you?
It's so good for you to be here with me
Happy
today.
to be here.
I'll just give y'all a little bit of history about Alan. He was the executive chef with a place called Eli's Deli. It was over on Habersham Street. Savannahans loved your food. So come on in here.
What we're gonna make today is a jumbo lump crab cake sandwich with a little tomato remoulade. The sauce we're gonna make, what we're gonna start with first is a oven roasted tomato remoulade. It's a mayonnaise-based sauce with a lot of good ingredients in it, so you can't really go wrong.
So you're gonna start with sun-dried tomatoes?
Well, actually, these are oven roasted tomatoes. What we do is
Oven roasted?
Yeah, you take beautiful Roma tomatoes and you actually take them and cut them in half, put them cut side up on a sheet pan, and you drizzle them with a little olive oil and salt and pepper, and you put them in the oven overnight, about 200 degrees. And what it does is actually concentrates the flavor and makes the tomatoes a little bit sweeter.
Get me to working, honey. Tell me
Okay.
what you want me to do.
Well, what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start off with a cup of mayonnaise.
Okay. I'm the mayonnaise queen. Did
I know
you
that.
know that,
I
Alan?
did know that, actually.
I adore mayonnaise. Right here in this bowl.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and put about a cup of mayonnaise
Please
in there.
don't say yes, ma'am, to me.
Sorry, I can't help it. It's my nature.
You make me feel old, baby. And is it all right if I just kind of eyeball
Sure,
this?
that's perfect.
As much mayonnaise as I've touched in my life, I feel like I can figure out what a cup is.
Yeah, I bet you do. I bet you do.
All right, and you're dicing up our tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dice these tomatoes up for you. Now, Paula, we're also gonna add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. There's no
That
exact
looks
science
about
to
a
it.
tablespoon.
About a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna also add a little bit of sweet pickle relish. Well, we're gonna put a little salt in it too with the capers, so that's one of the reasons I like to kind of use the sweet pepper. Kind of gives it a little bit more flavor to it too. Put about a tablespoon in there. Paula, we're also gonna add sriracha chili sauce. This is something that you used to find a lot of just only in Asian specialty stores, and now you see it. Now you see it everywhere, though. It's real popular.
Is this like real hot?
It's like I said, you have to kind of taste it. It's hot, but it's not overly hot. It kind of bends in when you make it a little, when you mix it with everything. It's not too bad. We're also going to add
That is some hot stuff, Alan.
well, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Hopefully it's not too bad. We're going to add a little bit of chives and a little bit of parsley. You can go ahead and just start mixing that up.
Okay. This is beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, it's a nice, simple recipe. Stir that all together. And we are done. Get the rest of these tomatoes in there as well.
Yeah,
The tomatoes.
throw them in, baby.
And the last thing we're going to put in there, Paula, we're going to put a little bit of lemon zest and a little bit of lemon juice.
All right, how much?
About a half of a lemon. I always like to use lemon
Okey-doke.
zest because I feel like a lot of times people waste it.
All right, you want to cut that in two and squeeze. You gotta have lemon if you're doing seafood,
Anything
don't
with seafood,
you?
you have to have lemon, exactly.
Well, that is really, really pretty. Love the color.
Is it too spicy
You
for
know,
you?
no, it's not. Stick your finger in. No, it's not too hot at all.
And we're actually going to put a little bit in the crab cake recipe that we're doing also.
Oh, we are?
I use it just about everything I cook with, so it just takes the place of red peppers.
I can't wait to see how you put your crab cakes together.
Well, we're going to start with mayonnaise, which is always a good food to do.
Mayonnaise?
Yes, ma'am. A cup of mayonnaise. I'm just going to chop some green onions that are going to go in there. Then we're going to add the egg to it.
Okay.
1 egg.
And I see you're using lump meat. Look at
Well,
this
you can use anything you want, but jumbo lump is just a little bit
It's so
more of a
pretty.
texture to it, too. And once you see these, this crab cake is actually kind of a wet crab cake recipe.
Oh,
so
it
it's actually
is?
kind of, it's a lot of crab meat and a little bit of filler to it, so you get the good flavors out of it. We're going to add about a tablespoon of Dijon mustard,
Okay.
as much of that as you want this time.
Now, how much would you do?
Probably about a teaspoon in there. You can always adjust it later.
Yeah.
It's a big teaspoon, but that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and grate onions in here for you.
Michael would just love these. I see that you've put some salt and pepper down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little of that if I may.
You sure can.
And you are chopping up some fresh dill.
Fresh dill.
Which is so, so good with crab, y'all.
All right, I'm gonna add a little bit of the dill in there, and that's about a tablespoon.
Okie doke.
And then we're gonna also add about a tablespoon of chopped parsley in here. And I'll go ahead and get started on that.
Yeah, the green always just makes it look so pretty, doesn't it?
If you want to add about a half a cup of those breadcrumbs.
Okie doke.
I always find that good quality breadcrumbs make a big difference. About a half a cup of diced bell pepper, either red or green, it all depends on what you like. Put a little lemon zest and lemon juice.
Okay. How much this? About the same that we did?
About a half.
Okie doke, how's that?
Some here. We work well together.
Yes, we do. And the view is so nice.
Oh, you're too sweet. Look, you got me confused already. I don't even know what I'm doing. Got me flustered. All right, a little bit of
Don't
lemon
let me
juice.
fluster you, baby.
I can't help it. Okay, we're gonna mix all that together.
Okay, fold in our crab meat
And then
now.
fold in the crab meat.
And you want to be kind of gentle with your crab meat. You don't want to tear it all up. After all, we have gone to the expense of using a lump meat, and we want it to remain lump.
Exactly. It looks a little bit on the wet side.
It is, it's
But
very
that one
wet.
egg that's in there and that mayonnaise is actually gonna bind this together as soon as the heat hits it. So it's gonna actually give more crab and less filler, so that's what we want.
Well, listen, Alan said that there's a technique that he has for frying up these crab cakes. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna watch and wait anxiously to see your technique, baby. Coming up, a delicious lemon basil chicken salad.
Really good.
Some good chicken, honey. And later, it's a new potato and green bean salad.
Delicious.
And we're gonna top it all off with my easy cheesecake parfaits.
I don't think I could resist that, Paula.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Hey, y'all, welcome back. I'm in here in the kitchen with Alan, the executive chef from the Eli's Deli that was here in Savannah. Great chef. And he is fixing to show us his technique, y'all, for frying up these lump crab cakes. So I'm all eyes,
Okay.
honey.
What we want to do is we want to start with a little bit of oil, and I like to use peanut oil, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. That's all I keep in my fryers is peanut oil.
Yeah, it gives them food a much better taste for sure.
Gives food great flavor.
So what we want to do, you want to make these with me?
Sure.
Get a good old scoop, and pat them down. And you want to just take it and dust it in a little bit of flour.
Yeah, and that flour will help them hold together.
It sure will.
But you kind of have to be a little
tricky.
gentle.
They're a
You
little
have to
tricky.
handle this, treat this like a woman, don't you?
You do indeed.
With a very gentle hand.
If you don't, you'll know it. So you want to have your heat up good and hot, because what you want to do is
That'll help bind it
it'll help
quickly.
bind it on that side, and it really makes a big difference to it, and it actually just holds all together very well.
Well, while you're working on that, I'm gonna start working on the next dish. A deli is not a deli unless it has a good chicken salad. I'm gonna mince up 1 rib of celery. All right, now I have put 1 rib of celery into some chicken that I've gotten started. And while you're waiting on your crab cakes, you wanna help
Sure.
help start dicing up the chicken.
Absolutely.
Now, I have gone to the grocery store and picked up one of those roasted chickens. That is like one of the greatest
isn't it, Dan?
convenience things. You can come home and take that chicken so many different ways.
It'll save you about an hour's time, too. And as busy as everybody is today, it's
Telling
actually...
you, it's a great way to get a meal on the table.
indeed.
And I need about 4 cups, Alan. I don't want you to burn your crab cakes
I think
now.
actually, Paula, we're just
fooling
about ready
around
to...
with me.
Just
but-
about ready to flip them. If you look here, Paula, you
Okay.
can see they have it kind of broken down just a little bit, but they're actually going to be seared on the other side, so it's actually
Yeah.
going to be... Just take it gently, flip it.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh. while those are cooking on that side, Alan, I'm gonna need about 2 more cups, I think, of chicken meat.
Okay.
And to our chicken and our celery, I'm gonna do equal parts of mayonnaise and sour cream. And for this too, I'm gonna use just a little bit of lemon juice. About a 1/2 cup of sour cream and a 1/2 cup of mayonnaise. You can always come back and add some more if you need it. But this is a very, very simple chicken salad. I love nuts in chicken salad.
Gives a little crunch to it too, doesn't it?
Gives it some crunch. I'm gonna add about a 1/4 of a cup of slivered almonds. So, just that quickly, I have our chicken salad together. Now, there is just one more thing I'm gonna add to it, and that's just a little fresh basil, about a 1/4 of a cup. Love basil. So how's your cakes? You got them ready?
I got them ready, Paula. They are good to go.
They look so good, and I'm so hungry.
I made these little focaccia rolls last night.
You made those? Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. Now, was these hard to make?
No, actually, it's kind of like a pizza dough.
Oh, really?
Real simple, but you just take them and you add a little bit of herbs and salt, a little bit of cheese on top, and just a little bit of tomato or red onion on there.
Oh
and
my goodness,
works
they're
out well.
beautiful.
Okay, Paul, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of our oven roasted tomato remoulade here for them.
All right, I got our basil in the chicken salad.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead
Here
and
you
put
go.
our, we'll just slide them right off of there. Okay, Paul, there's one last thing I like to put on there. And this just gives it a little bit of crunch to it and a little bit of salt in it. This is pancetta. Pancetta is basically same as bacon, or you can use bacon, it doesn't matter either way. But it doesn't have the smoke flavor to it. It's an Italian bacon, it's actually the belly of it.
And that looks so beautiful.
And you just need a little bit on there for it. So there you go.
Gosh.
There you go, my dear.
You, Alan.
Hope you enjoy it.
I'm like just starving. You ready, Alan?
I'm ready.
Here's to you. Huh?
I thought you want me to bite it.
You better not
I
put
would
your
bite
lips
it.
on my sandwich.
A little messy, but it makes it good. You get to taste a little bit of the pancetta in there too. It gives a little flavor to it.
Coming up, we're gonna be mixing up a yummy new potato and green bean salad, y'all. Must be pretty good the way Deen's carrying on. And later, we're finishing up with my easy cheesecake parfaits. I'm gonna fill this sucker up, honey. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. Hey, y'all, today here in my kitchen, we're celebrating deli foods. And I'm in here with Alan, a young man that was the executive chef of a deli called Eli's. They had fabulous food. The next recipe that we're gonna make is from my magazine. And it's new potato. Deen just said, give me some, in case you don't speak dog.
I think I can understand that.
But we're gonna make a fresh red new potato and green bean salad.
Sounds good.
And this is really a different twist to a potato salad. So I have taken my red potatoes. I have got us 3 pounds. I've quartered them. I've boiled them in salty water. So all we have to do now is get the green beans to the pot, and we're gonna let those cook for about 2 minutes. And we're using about 1 pound of green beans. And while you're finishing that, I'm gonna make the Dijon vinaigrette to go on top of this. And this is real simple to make. I'm gonna use about 1/3 of a cup of olive oil. I hear you, Deen. Okay, in my bowl that goes. And then I'm gonna add 2½ tablespoons of a white wine vinegar. I'm gonna put in about 1/4 of a teaspoon of dill. Now, I'm using a dried dill. Now, you could use a fresh dill. You just need to increase the quantity of that because dried herbs are much stronger than the fresh ones. The last thing I'm gonna add, a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Boy, howdy, that's good and sharp.
I love Dijon.
And about a half a teaspoon of salt and black pepper. So there we go. All right, if you'll throw those beans in.
Okie-dokie.
And we'll let those cook for about 2 minutes. And while those are cooking, can I entice you to come down, honey, to the other end of the counter and taste my chicken salad?
I don't think I could resist that, Paula.
I've got us some wonderful Boston leaf lettuce
Yeah, it looks good.
that I just love. It's like, you know, made a mess.
It's Deen.
Yeah. It's like velvet on your tongue. Just love it. Now try that and tell me what you think.
That's good.
Can't beat it, can you?
I don't think I can.
The crunch of the almond and the fresh basil. No wonder Deen was clawing on my leg, saying chicken, chicken.
Chicken.
All right, well, our beans should be ready.
You mean drain those off for you?
Just pour those in the colander, Alan.
Okay.
Oh, great. That's perfect, Alan. And when they drain, we can just toss them right in this bowl. Aren't they pretty? Very, very pretty. And like I said, just different from what we think of as our normal potato salad. Now, I'm gonna add just a little bit more cracked black pepper to those because it just makes it pretty. And then I'm gonna just pour our vinaigrette over it. And you can serve this either at room temperature or chilled.
I was about to say either way, I'm sure it'll be good.
How do you like your potatoes?
I like them in front of me.
In front of you? I do too. But I would serve this at room temperature. But like I said, it's very, very good served real cold. Coming up, delicious cheesecake parfaits. Pretty good, isn't it?
It sure is.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. You know, I'm sorry our time is almost up today. I've really had fun in here in the kitchen with you. Now, our new potato and our bean salad has chilled, so I want you to taste that.
Sure does look good.
And see what you think. It's very not typical of what you think of potato salad, is it?
I like this vinaigrette on it, though. It's really nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Delicious.
Well, speaking of delicious, I can't let you leave my kitchen without a dessert.
Okay.
And y'all, everybody knows that cheesecake is the one dessert that you think of when you go into a deli, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do a little twist to that cheesecake. We're gonna turn our cheesecake into a parfait today. I'm gonna use 2 3-ounce packages of instant cheesecake pudding. If you would measure out 2 cups of the heavy cream and a cup of milk. That smells good.
I can smell it. I was just thinking
Smells
the same
like
thing.
cheesecake,
Sure it
doesn't
does.
it? While you're doing that, I'm gonna measure out 2 cups of sour cream. I know y'all had a good cheesecake at Eli's.
We actually did about 3 or 4 different flavors of cheesecakes.
What was y'all's number 1?
Number 1 cheesecake was pecan cheesecake, or pecan cheesecake, I should say.
Yeah, I'm guilty. I call them pecans. And everybody, every time I say that, they say, no, 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 that's
That's because you.
That's what the truck drivers keep in their truck.
Well, you from Albany, they ain't
Is
but
a
one way to say
pecan.
them. Ain't one way to say it in Albany.
That's right, pecans. All right, now if you'll take that mixer and just mix that up for me until it starts getting thick. It looks good. Tastes just like cheesecake.
It smells like cheesecake. All right, I just about got it there.
That looks good, Alan.
Okay.
We can throw that in the refrigerator. All right, now grab our parfait glasses and we can start putting them together. I've got your fresh raspberries, vanilla wafers, and fresh cream. Now you just put this together any way you want to.
Okay.
What? That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Sure does.
All right, let's dig in.
Okay.
Pretty good, isn't it?
It sure is.
Well, Alan, I've had a great time with you.
I have too.
Give Mama a kiss,
I'd be
honey.
glad to. And my girlfriend might be watching.
We don't care. Thanks, and you come back. Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if y'all enjoyed this week's full episode Friday, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, friends.